I want to tell you about a student I had. I'm not going to use his name, but I'm never going to forget him either. He was late almost every day. He didn't want to do anything, hardened, tough, eyes that dared you to try. He challenged me almost daily, cussed me out in front of the class, got sent to the office, came back. Same thing the next day, over and over. Most people would have written him off, and honestly, there were days I understood why. But something made me pull his IEP, and what I found stopped me cold. He had been socially promoted to 9th grade, not because he was ready, not because he had met the standard, because he was too big. That's what it said, too big for the grade he was in. Nobody had ever taught this kid to read. And suddenly, every behavior made sense. Every time I put a paper on his desk and he got up to sharpen his pencil, he wasn't being defiant, he was surviving. Every time he poked somebody, started something, stayed busy, he was doing the only thing he knew how to do when he didn't know what to do. He had been hiding in plain sight for years, and every teacher before me had either missed it or moved on. I took him into the hallway, just the two of us. And I said something no teacher had ever said to him before. I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry that no teacher ever took the time to teach you how to read." He shot back fast, said he could read. What was I talking about? So I kept going. I said, "I'm sorry that when a paper landed on your desk and you didn't know what to do, you got up to sharpen your pencil. You poked somebody. You stayed busy because there was nothing else you could do. I'm sorry nobody stopped. Nobody taught you, but I'm here now and I can teach you how to read." He stood there for a moment, and then this hardened, tough kid who had cussed me out, who had dared every teacher before him to care, began to cry. "Yes," he said quietly, "I would like that." The behavior was never the problem. The behavior was the message. And nobody had listened. Until that hallway. Until that day. I want to ask you something. How long have you been in your hallway moment? Because not every battle is a crisis like a phone call about surgery. Not every battle is a single hard day like a classroom in chaos. Some battles are a slow grind, a season that just never seems to end, a marriage that has been dry for years, a child you have been praying for since they were small, a financial pressure that doesn't let up, a person you keep showing up for who keeps pushing you away. The grind is its own kind of warfare, and it is one of the enemy's most effective weapons, not to knock you down in one moment, but to wear you out over time, to make you feel like nothing is working, like it doesn't matter, like you should stop. I grounded out with that student for weeks before the hallway, weeks of being cussed out, challenged, tested, weeks of showing up and getting nothing back. And I want to be honest with you, there were days I was weary, really weary, but I didn't quit, and neither should you. Galatians 6:9. Paul writes in Galatians 6, verse 9, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." I want you to sit with three things in that verse. First, let us not grow weary. Paul isn't talking to someone who has never been tired. He's talking to people who are already weary. He's acknowledging that doing good is exhausting, that showing up when nothing is changing is hard, that staying in the hallway is costly. This verse exists because weariness is real. and quitting is tempting. Second, in due season. Not in your season, not on your timeline, due season, God's timing. The breakthrough for that student didn't come when I thought it should. It came when it was time. And the harvest Paul is talking about, it comes in due season, which means your job is not to manufacture the outcome. Your job is to not quit before it arrives. Third, if we do not give up, that's the condition. The reaping is guaranteed, but the condition on one thing: you don't walk away before the season turns. The enemy knows exactly when you're close to your hallway moment, and that's when he turns up the weariness. That's when the grind gets heavier. That's when quitting feels most reasonable, because he knows what's on the other side of your faithfulness, and he doesn't want you to get there. Ephesians 6:4-15. Paul says, stand firm with the belt of truth buckled around your waist and the breastplate of righteousness in place, and your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. Truth, righteousness, peace. Those three pieces of armor right there, that's what got me into that hallway. Truth. I had to see what was actually happening, not the behavior on the surface, the truth underneath it. A kid who couldn't read had never been helped. When you're in a long season, you need the belt of truth to cut through the discouragement and see what God is actually doing when you can't feel it. Righteousness. I had to lay down my ego and say I'm sorry to a student who had made my life hard for weeks. The breastplate of righteousness guards your heart so that bitterness and pride don't make you quit before the breakthrough. Peace. Those shoes of peace mean you carry the gospel with you into the hard places, into the hallway, into the dry season, into the conversation with the person who keeps pushing you away. You bring peace, not because the situation is peaceful, but because you're wearing it. That student, I don't know where he is today. That was 25 years ago. But I know what happened in that hallway. I know that a hardened, tough kid who had been failed by every system around him stood in a corridor and said, yes, I would like that. That yes was the harvest. And it only came because somebody didn't quit before due season. Maybe you're in a long season right now. Maybe the grind is real and the weariness is setting in. Maybe you're one hallway moment away from the breakthrough and you don't even know it. Don't grow weary. Put on the armor. Stay in it. Due season is coming. I'm Charlie Johnson. This is Faith Fuel. I'll see you next time.